For today's addition activity, everybody, we're going to start off with our number sentences again, with our 2 boxes on the left side of the number sentence with our plus or our adding sign, and then we have our equal sign and the end box for the number that comes at the end. And then we have this very fancy addition computer that we're going to use. Now you can make one of these at home with an old box or an old container that you don't need anymore. 2 cups that you can cut a hole. You're going to need to cut a hole in each cup, and some objects for counting. So some of the objects that I'm going to use today will look really familiar to you because they're from our classroom. So I'm going to begin by putting 1, 2 red links in. So this will be my left side. This is my left set. And I put in 2 red links. So down here I'm going to write 2. And I have 1, count with me, 2, 3 yellow links. So I have 2 and 3. Now I know that you probably know the answer to this because we've done it lots of times, but it's really good to do it a lot of times, to repeat it, to make sure that we really learn it. And all together, so down here at the bottom, what have we got? Let's enter and see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in my number sentence, I'm going to write in number 5. 2 and 3 make 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. So next up, I'm going to use some animal counters that I know look familiar to you from school, that we've used them for sorting and for matching in class before. So I'm going to begin with my left cup here, and I'll be writing the number into my first box here on the left side of my number sentence. And I'm going to put in 1, 2, and there, so I'm going to write number 2 in here. And in the right side, I'm going to put in 1 object. Now, can you take a guess, as I write in number 1 here, how many objects, what's the total number of objects going to be when I put 2 and 1 together? What will that make? So we have 1, 2, 3. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3. And I know that's pretty straightforward for a lot of you, but it's really important to count it out and to use our hands so that we're really making sure that our brain is going to remember how we put these numbers together. So that's it for our very fancy addition machine. You can make one of those at home, and remember to write out your number sentences. Best of luck.